An overview of the Exquisite Gorge Project is that these different artists are looking at different sections of the river unbeknownst to each other. Each artist is responsible for their area. And then also all the different community partnerships that happened as well. So there's these influences and inspirations and voices from all of these different communities along the gorge that are then sprinkled throughout the entire piece. At the culmination of the event, all of these wood blocks will be lined up, printed, and all the prints will connect.
I was placed in the section of the river that starts at 13 Mile Point and goes all the way to Rowena. I worked with the White Salmon High School art teacher, Kelsey Lemon, and her students.
I became involved with the Columbia Gorge Veterans Museum because of my previous work as both a veteran and an artist. It seemed like a really great connection to have. When I meet previous generations of veterans, it both informs my understanding of the military experience, it inspires it, and it also confirms it.
The elements that I was able to incorporate into the piece that I created were aspects of the river as seen through the eyes of these teenagers. A lot of them had ideas about recreating in the gorge with canoes and seeing fishermen on the banks. One student talked about the Eagle Creek fire. That gave me some really interesting ideas about a theme that developed in my block about the river and the ecosystem.
I feel like my relationship with all rivers is that it's something that reflects back who we are. The river is more a part of us than something that we visit. The river was here long before we were. We just happen to be stewards in this moment. I imagine that because there's such a varied representation looking at the gorge, that they'll come into the space and they'll see this massive piece of work, and then regardless of where you're coming from, there's going to be a section or a portion or a part of it that resonates with you as well.
I love the fact that people came from all over the nation to be a part of this. I hope that it just inspires people to come visit the gorge, see the river, and it's one of the most spectacular places on earth. And this museum is just like a hidden gem.